Hey, what's happening, nation? It's Joku. Want to take a look at today's news, put my opinions out there, get your thoughts on it. Seems like you guys are about to kill each other in this comment section. You guys know I have to read all that. Man, but I'm glad there's a bunch of people out here. I'm going to have some fun tonight. My little boy had practice tonight. That's why I'm coming on a little bit late. Tonight was the first night that he went out there and actually grabbed the offensive tackle, put him in the dirt, and then just crushed this little kid. I was so damn happy. I'm not even gonna lie, I heard his coaches scream from like 200 yards away, and a bunch of the other kids grouped around him. It was really cool to see because it is his first year playing, and I talked to his coaches afterwards, and I was like, so is he gonna be playing defensive end? And they were like, yes, he's definitely playing defensive end for a kid that's never played football. He's really catching on quick, so man, I was super jacked up, dude. Like super jacked up. So, not going to spend a bunch of time talking about it, but I just want to let you guys know things are looking good for that little man out there. All right, we're going to jump into some stuff. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. I always do go live, break down Raiders talk, try to do it as much as I possibly can, so we have a good time doing it. All right, so let's talk about it, man. Ty Williams, torn labrum, plans on playing through it. I had no idea what this was. I went out there and looked it up on Google, and like anything else you look up on Google when you're feeling sick or anything, apparently he's gonna die. No, apparently it's the spongy tissue that's all around your shoulder that keeps your shoulder in the socket. Depending on the level of the tear in it, it can be nothing but uncomfortable, and you just kind of work through it, and it may or may not heal correctly. But if it's a big tear, you're talking season-ending injury. He said he wants to go out there and play, which leads me to believe it's a smaller tear out there. I'm hoping that I'm right. That's a big loss for us, man. I am not even going to lie. I had T. Williams pegged as, like I'm sure all you guys did, as either our number one or number two outside wide receiver out there. And he had a pretty good rapport with Carr before he got hurt. He was playing damn well. He never, that plantar fasciitis got the best of him. He had it in both feet. So we had to deal with that injury. And then everything looked good. He came out during camp and he was like, I finally feel healthy. I'm back up to full speed. Him and Carr were looking pretty damn good out there. And then last week in practice, he gets a little tear in that labrum, and now there's no telling what's going to happen, man. So it sucks to see. I know a lot of you guys are like, get rid of him. He's super injury prone. We paid him $11 million guaranteed for this season. That money has been straight up paid out already. I guess once we made it past, like once camp started, he was still on the team. All his money became active for him. So there's no chance that we cut him. I'm hoping he can play. I'm hoping he can play through it. If it is a small tear, it will suck. He'll have trouble getting up there and high pointing balls. And I mean, if he does land on it wrong, he could tear it more or just pop his shoulder completely out of the socket, which would totally suck to see live on the field out there. But let me know your guys' thoughts on it. Let me know what you think about that. The other couple things I just want to jump into, then we'll hit all these comments real quick. The Raiders wore all the old jerseys today. It's not really a big deal, but I thought it was super cool. Just seeing which guys got which players out there. I didn't make a list of it, but it was awesome, dude. Just to see those guys, just to see those uniforms running around with the helmets on again, that was fun to see. Pro Football Focus put out an article today, or I guess it was yesterday, saying that Prince and Arnett are legitimately fighting for the starting job on this defense. I know I talked about it last night, but seeing that article really kind of put a little bit of weight behind it. So who are you pulling for? Who do you want to see start the season out there? Would you rather see Arnett? Would you rather see Prince? I'm still, the excitement part of me is like, dude, give it to Arnett. Let these young kids go out there and just play. And then part of me thinks if we're going against the Panthers, dude, let Arnett start. Get a little bit of work in there before he has to play the Saints and just see where it goes. But it's that Saints game that kind of has me bouncing back and forth, just seeing what's going to be happening with those guys out there. And then the last thing was we signed Chris Smith in corresponding move. We released Nick Usher, but we released him onto the injured, like waiver injured designation, which I honestly, I don't know what that means, but it feels like it takes care of a roster spot to where it lowers us one so we can bring Chris in. Chris he's a journeyman out there. I know a lot of people have talked about him already today. I've seen the videos from it. It is what it is. I'm still thinking he's a camp body, but he's a camp body that's probably going to stick around until our first game or until September 5th when we have to cut down to that 53-man roster. So that was pretty much it that I had for the news for you guys. Renfro had a video where he was mic'd up today. If you haven't checked that out, definitely check it out. That was pretty cool. Ingold did his press conference, Talked about foster kids, talked about Rod Smith for a little bit. Rod Smith has an outside shot at making this team if he's willing to play some special teams for us too. So keep an eye on that one. He talked about the stadium. Then he talked about how he hit the rookie wall towards the end of last season and how important conditioning and everything's going to be for him out there. So that was pretty cool to see. He acknowledged what happened. I thought he played pretty damn good for us last season. He gave himself a B, and I think a B is pretty fair for him. I think there's a lot more he can expand on. I think we could use him a lot more in this offense. And then Foster Moreau came out there and talked about how he was fully recovered, how the off-season practices were crucial out there and really helping get everybody together, and just how fast and much of a freak that Waller is. So that was cool to see, man. I'm really excited about Foster. I really think that kid's something special, and we're just sitting on it right now. So that's going to be cool to see, man. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's jump into these. Stop y'all from fighting for a little bit. Damn, y'all are going at it. 805, first like the video. Who's that 805? Man, I appreciate that, dude. Costas, welcome to the show, man. Put my like in as well. Thank you, dude. Bummer about Tyrell. It is, man. We're just going to have to see what happens with it. See if he can actually play through it. Loyal to the soil. What's up, dude? Glad you could make it out. It's make or break time for these players. Chucky's making them. Dude, I'm telling you, man. These guys are out there working their tails off right now. I am loving every single second of it. They seem to be enjoying themselves, putting in the work out there, which has me super, super excited. Not going to make this unless I start feeling better. Going to try. Chemo does that to you sometimes. Keep it real, Raider Nation. D-Mag, dude, I know it sucks, and I'm not going to jump into like a whole big thing here. Just keep fighting, dude. Just keep fighting. That shit can be beat, and you will be back, and you can come back 110%. So I'm feel for you, man. Just keep pushing through, dude. Costas, I think the toughest coach on the field is Marinelli. He looks like he chews nails for breakfast. Should end up with a really good D-line, though, dude. I'm telling you, Marinelli was a steal for us. He is, dude. That dude kind of scares me. I'm not even going to lie. D-Mag, hope you can stick around pulling for it. We all are, dude. D-Mag, everybody in here is pulling for you. I promise you that. There's a lot of make or break talk around DC, Gruden, and Gunther. I don't think that's the case for Gruden and Gunther. I would say that it's not the case for Gruden at this point, unless I'll probably end up talking some trash about him if things start going bad, but nobody else will. Carr, I don't know, dude. I think everybody was going to get a pass. As much as I know Carr haters do not want to hear that. This whole COVID season and everything, unless something truly terrible happens, I think you're going to see all these dudes stick around. Is Williams done now with the Raiders? Does this mean Brian Edwards is going to start? I think Brian Edwards was working his way up to taking that starting position out there. I think he was slowly starting to earn that coming out through camp. I really hope Williams can play. I know a lot of you guys are pretty high on Zay Jones. I know he's been working with Carr, but Zay Jones on the outside with Edwards or Williams on the outside, but that's a big difference right there. I'm telling you it is. It's not going to be like a make or break thing that's going to kill us, but I'd love to see us just be able to start a season with a number one receiver out there that we can count on to be that guy. And it's looking like we're not going to have it again right now. I'm pulling for him, dude. I'm truly pulling for Williams. But like I said, it's just one of those things where if he lands on it wrong, then all of a sudden he's done for the year out there because he has to get that surgery, and that thing takes a long time to heal from. And it sucks to say because I was really, really pulling for Williams this season. Neither Gruden, entire team, nor Gunther had these players in the past. This is the first year in which we've had two decent linebackers, for example. Gunther, this is probably the best defense Gunther has ever coached. And I'm telling you right now, if his system truly does work, and it's as good as I know that it can be, it's going to be looking damn good with the speed that he has out on that field right now. It's going to be a matter of if these guys can remember all of their assignments for no matter what's called on the field, and a lot of that's going to fall on to Nick. So Kwiatkowski better be up for that challenge, man, because he's going to be the prime person that everybody's looking to for their answers mid-game, which is tough to do. Edwards will start regardless, with Williams or not. Without, maybe Ruggs can go outside and Renfro back to the slot. That would probably honestly be the strongest thing. You're looking incredibly young at that point. You're looking like our secondary and our wide receiver core. But at the same time, if you can get the ball out quick to these dudes, they can make plays with it, so I'm okay with that. 6 to like. Anyone? Sorry to hear D-Mag, Semper Fi. To you and the Raider Nation Truth, what's up, dude? I really appreciate your service, dude. Just take a little side note. My sister married a Marine, so I know how that lifestyle is, and thank you very, very much. Truth, are you a former Marine? We can forget about Williams till mid-season. That's what I'm saying. Truth, dude, if he comes out there and he starts playing, if he wants to play through it, which I'm pulling for him, dude, 11 million guaranteed. If I could move, I'm telling you, I would try to play through it out there. But if he ends up getting hurt again, like, that's it. Like, it's not mid-season. So if he does end up getting the surgery, like right now, we could end up getting him back about mid-season. And part of me is leaning more towards that out there to start the season with these young guys, see if we can start getting something clicking, getting something flowing out there. So I don't know, dude. I'm pretty torn about it. It was pretty devastating news. What do the Cowboys and my bank account have in common? They're both a joke. Oh, truth, Lenny. Damn, Lenny, thank you, man. I did not know that about you. I truly appreciate your service too, man. That really means a lot. It takes a very, very special kind of person to do that, and I truly appreciate your fact that you did do it. If they put Williams on IR, maybe Zay goes out with Edwards and Ruggs can stay in the slot. All sorts of possibilities with the receiver. Dude, our receiving room right now is so damn deep. You're right. There is no telling what we can do with it. There's a ton of people we could put out there. There's a ton of things we could do to make it look different out there. Zay is incredibly fast. I mean, there's a lot of really good options, but losing Ty, he was our number one out. You got to remember that, dude. He was like the number one reliable vet guy that we had out there that could go out there, and when he was fully healthy, was making big plays for Carr. I don't think he didn't have the rapport of like a Crabtree out there, but they were slowly working towards that. So I don't know. I think we lost something special there. Zay is fast. Yes, dude. Zay is wickedly fast. Yes, retired 2002 from 29. Nice, dude. Out of the game now, just hanging out. I still think the greatest wide receiver pairing is Ruggs and Zay Jones or Rico Gafford. Unbeatable on both sides. Rico, dude, Costas, I'm still up in the air on Rico right now. I really want to see what's happened with him. There's a lot of you guys pulling for Rico out there. I get it. I understand it. Dude is stupidly fast, and the speed sets we could run out of that would keep teams on their toes and would completely take the top off of defense to where it would open up whoever was running the ball for us. Rico's got an outside shot, so I'm not going to count him out yet, but I just want to see what's happening. I got a Cowboys face mask, so I don't catch anything. I said this to Sun a while ago. Speed set, Gafford on one side, Jones on the other, and Ruggs in the slot. That is, dude. That is stupidly fast. You said that to me when we were doing those positional breakdowns out there. I do remember that. Yikes, that's going to make the Chiefs cry. It should make any team cry. That's the point. It really would, dude. It's so fast out there. That offense right there stops you from stacking the box completely. Like, completely out there. And that is what it is. So... nothing except we don't want their fluid on the field. Their blood is okay, though. I also said him the heavy set, Waller and Moreau inside, Williams and Edwards on the outside with Ingold in the backfield, pass protection. That would be good out there. I'm telling you, if you put that 2 tight end set out there, it looks really, really damn strong for us. It's one of my favorite sets because I'm really high on Waller. I'm super high on Foster. And then if you put Ruggs on the outside, so you have that outside speed, and you put Ingold and Jacobs, or honestly, you could put Bowden and Jacobs in the backfield, and that thing would just be crazy out of control. I would love to see that. I'm hoping we do get to see that. That one works against the teams with small but fat. Yes, it would. It would dominate them. Williams always getting hurt. Cut him and bring on Zay Jones. We won't cut him just because of that $11 million that we already paid him. If anything does happen, he'll ride the IR till the end of the season, and then we'll make a decision from there. That money's been paid, so he'll definitely be around. If you can't outrun them, then beat them. That's a fact right there. Just get in there. Just slow them down. As long as you can slow them down, a lot of things start to change. We got the best of the Dallas with Witten Collins and Rob Marinelli. Yes, we did, 805. And I'll tell you, dude, with how much the Cowboys fans kind of just crapped on Witten during his last season out there, and the way they talk about him now, I think the whole reason he came back is because he felt completely disrespected. I think it's only going to be for 1 year, but I honestly am expecting big things out of Witten out there. Marinelli especially, and Collins. Collins is a difference maker for us, though. I'm telling you, he is, man. They can keep Cooper injury prone like Williams. I'm waiting for Cooper to start showing his true colors and start dropping every other pass out there. I know it's coming. We had Cooper, we sent him packing. Yes, we did. We owe Williams too much guaranteed money to cut it. That's what I'm saying. $11 million, it's already been paid to him. think it's the same injury as John Abrams has. Don't see how he can high. That's the thing, man. Can he still go up there and high point that ball? And if he does, when he lands, is he going to be okay getting up? I don't want to see the dude sacrifice his career trying to play through a small tear and then have that thing just completely shredded. If they can nip it in the bud now, if it is a small tear, have the surgery. The recovery time won't be as long because it's not like the full procedure out there. I don't know why they just wouldn't do that and then just start the season with the best of what we got out there. That's what I'm saying. Cooper is injury prone. Oh, yeah, dude. No, I'm done with Cooper completely. Depends. Labrum tears can vary. It's a slight tear, a big tear, or torn off completely. It's not torn off completely. If it was torn off completely, there'd be zero chance he was out there playing or saying that he could play through it. Slight tear, maybe he can play through anything else. Gone for the season. That's it. Costas, you nailed that on the head. Prognosis will depend on the brass will do for him. If he gets healthy, back by mid-season, I'm for that. That's what I'm saying. I think that would be the best move for us to make right now. Let him go out there, let him heal up a little bit and see what's happening. What I read said he's plans on playing. We shall see. It's going to come a lot down to that. Curious to see if they'll let him play. Fulcrum, dude, welcome to the show, dude. What's the word on Doss? I was really high on that dude last year. I was really high on that dude last year, too. I truly, truly was. And he's kind of getting outshined by these other guys out there. Edwards and Ruggs, you know they're going to get the hype. They're the rookie guys out there. Williams was actually getting some pretty good talk. Renfro's still out there playing in that slot. We still have two awesome tight ends out there. Him and Aitman are kind of getting lost in the shuffle. I'm pulling for practice squad for Doss, but I really don't know what's going to happen. Paying Williams too much money to sit on the IR, time to go. That's why, honestly, Mr. Big, that's why I think he's going to push this and see if he can end up working through it. Sucks. I thought we'd really like to get him going this year after the foot injury. Dude, I really thought this was going to be the year where he came out there and showed everybody exactly why he was getting paid, what he was getting paid. This is something that's just out of his control, so it totally sucks to see, but it is what it is, man. Yeah, I thought it was a bit weird. He plans to play. I think the brass will make that. Yeah, it's going to come down to what the doctors say, but if it is a small tear and something like that to where like they tell him, like, look, man, you can play and you'll be okay, but you have a shot at this happening if you do not play, and he decides to do it, that's on him. That's a personal choice, so whatever he decides to do, we have to back it, because that's that dude's livelihood right there. I was hoping on a good year from Williams. Love the guy. Yeah, dude, he has it, dude, and he was working good with Carr, man. He's getting paid either way. That's a fact. Like, he's already got paid. That money's in his bank account right now. Yeah, he's a good guy, great locker room attitude. He really is. So even if he's playing more of a depth role, but he's still out there where he can come in if we need him, but he can still talk those young kids up and kind of get them on the same page, get everything rolling like it should be. He's already been paid, so keep him around. Either way, he's going to make it, in my opinion. Yeah, I really think he's going to be, in some way, shape, or form, he will be out there. I don't know what his salary cap hit is. If any, it was $11 million straight up. Speaking of speed and making teams cry, the Chiefs aren't slowing down either. Letty, man, you guys brought back that same roster, so there's not really much anybody could say. We just have to figure out a way around that thing. Oregon, what's up there, man? You know I always love it when you make it out. Williams equals always hurt. No one can argue that. So far, you're dead on accurate about that. It sucks to say, but it is what it is. No, but we need to be able to deal him this year. I was hoping Littleton can deal... Oh, no, we won't be able to deal with him this year. I'm hoping Littleton can deal with Kelsey and Mullins can take... Oh, Hill. I'm telling you right now, Lenny, this is just for you here. We brought in Littleton just for Kelsey. I promise you that. I know we're playing a lot of other good tight ends out there, but he's the one that we had to shut down. We've all watched Kelsey destroy us. We've all seen it, and it sucks to say. But I'm telling you right now, if you put Littleton straight up on Kelsey, you give him a little bit of safety to help over the top, which is really just Abrams still playing in the middle of the field, and just kind of keeping a close eye on Kelsey to see which way he goes. You still have Randall playing the top of the field and going against either if he draws against Mullen or Arnett, which really I think Hill and Arnett would be a pretty damn good battle if he had help over the top out there. But those matchups right there, that's going to be what decides our games when we play you. It's going to be looking a hell of a lot better for us. Kelsey is arguably the best tight end in football, but I don't know. There's a couple damn good tight ends in football. I'm just happy we have one of them out there. But I'm telling you, dude, we're going to be able to compete with you guys a hell of a lot better than you've seen in the past. Good thing the Raiders filled up on receiver. I'm telling you, Mr. Big, I'm telling you, that room is full right now. And it's going to be really cool to see how it shakes out. But at the same time, it's only going to shake out to 6. So it's going to be those top 6 dudes. But if it's the top 6 dudes and then you have Williams sitting on IR, he's somebody that can come back, then you cut that other dude off the back end. I still don't think it's not going to kill us. I'm not going to say that it's going to kill us, but that was a big setback for us, man. So Arnett gets Medford, and who gets cornerback 2? Oh, man, you lost me. Kelsey is a mismatch, period. No one can keep up with Hill, and Mahomes has a cannon of an arm. He does, but if we can just keep Mahomes in the pocket out there, you put the man over top on Hill, have him in hard press coverage, that's pretty much taken care of. And like I said, dude, Kelsey with Littleton, that's going to be the matchup that decides these games. So keep a real close eye on that, because whoever wins that's going to win these games. I think he's got a total of guaranteed $22 million. I think he does over the top. This season, I just know it was $11 million guaranteed just because of something I read a little bit earlier while I was sitting out at practice. No, Kelsey ain't no god. No, he's not. He's not, dude. You just have to have the right protection. You have to have the right people leveled. Like, beating a team like Kansas City is all about having everything stacked on each level. And if we have the players, so if they can gel and form that stack, we'll be looking damn good, dude. Whatever makes you feel. Mullen shut down Hill last year. I think Littleton can deal with Kelsey, maybe with a little help from Kwiatkowski. I would love to see Kwiatkowski put Washington in the dirt this game. Kwiatkowski's going to be key in Mahomes this game. He's going to be key in the running back this game. Littleton's going to have to deal with Kelsey with a little bit of help. And then whoever has Hill on their side, this game really going to be the cornerback 2. Whoever's playing our cornerback 2 position in this game, that's going to be another thing that we have to watch out for, because that's going to be the other matchup in this game besides Kelsey that's really going to hurt us. Ain't what makes me feel good, it's the facts. Straight, it's the facts, Mr. Big. Damn straight. We got to break Mahomes' knee. 805. And Kelsey is good. About where Waller is, everybody can be covered if you have the right people. That's all I'm saying, dude. That's all I'm saying. Just need to knock Mahomes around a few times to get him worried. Guy like Mahomes, any quarterback, dude, you start really getting some pressure on him, and you take away his ability to get to the outside, and that's what Marinelli will do. He'll bring those ends around wide and then just try to crash the middle of the field, which should work for us. It'll keep Mahomes in the pocket. It'll limit his time to extend plays, and that will just help our secondary so much against their offense, like so much. Getting violent now, whereas Lyle, when you need him, he would bust Mahomes' fever. Dude, Lyle would go out there and be hurting everybody on that field. Promise you that. Agreed, Kelsey is a good player, but kissing his butt is equating to him uncoverable god. Nah, dude. I mean, I'm telling you, man, I cannot wait to play you guys, Lenny. I cannot wait. Mullen didn't shut down Hill. D-Rob was busy getting... That's what I'm saying, dude. It's going to be that number 2. That number 2 corner spot and that tight end matchup is going to be what depicts, or pretty much depends our games out there. I have no doubt in my mind we'll be able to score on you on a pretty regular basis. So it's going to come down to being able to shut your offense, not even shut your offense down, slow them down enough to where we can outscore you. It's a huge task, and I understand that, but I really think we can do it once out of the 2 times we play you. Mahomes is easily injured. I mean, he got hurt last season. He shouldn't have played in that game where he ended up busting his kneecap. His ankle was jacked up. I was shocked that he played that game. I was shocked they let him play that game. And, I mean, they paid the price for it, so that's it. Kelsey is not Kittle. Kittle, Kelsey, and Waller are pretty much the 3 best tight ends in football right now. I don't care what rank you put them in, but those are the top 3. They're all the same build. They're all the same size. They all understand exactly what they're doing out there. I'm just happy we got one of the 3, dude. Don't need to injure them, just make them worry a lot. That's it, dude. I never pull for anybody to get hurt. Don't care what team they're on. I want to see everybody play at full power just because there's no excuses on that. Put the squeeze on Mahomes, that's what it is, dude. Bring them from the outside and just let them work inside and just crush these dudes. Pass rush on Chiefs is critical. Coverage must go. Yes, dude, that's it. That is it. You have to be able to contain for a few seconds and make him get the ball out. Because I'll tell you right now, I don't care if it's Mahomes or 95% of the other quarterbacks in the league. If you give them time to stand there, They will eventually burn your secondary, and you will be eaten apart. We have to get that. We have to. He is Waller better than both. Basically his rookie year last year, and he constantly doubled. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Waller looked so damn good last. Dude, I'm so jacked about this kid. And the fact that we have these other weapons to where they won't be able to double him all the time, I'm expecting him to just explode. You're right, orange juice will still be around. Oh, this is where I started. Lenny, what's going on? Mikey, what's up, man? I'm glad you made it out. As will the Holmes for number 12. Yeah. Waller is going to eat, yes, but there's a reason that Witten was brought on to teach both Waller and Foster. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I'm expecting a huge year from Foster. I know a lot of people, some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys doubt me whenever I talk about it. But I promise you, dude, I promise you Foster is about to just tear things apart. Everyone draft Bryan Edwards in fantasy while you can. Dude, I'm taking him. I'm going to take him late because I know nobody else is even going to be worried about him. I'm going to take him with one of my last couple picks out there. Oh, Mitchell, what's going on, dude? Maria, how are you? Go Raiders. Yes. Congrats to your boy. Dude, I was so damn happy, Bobo. I'm not even going to lie. Just to hear his coaches scream that and then to see the team gather around him for a second, I was so damn happy, dude. Raul, what's up, man? Welcome out to the show. This injury might be a blessing. It's not to me, dude. This one hurt. I'm hoping he can play through it. But at the same time, if it gives a guy like Edwards a chance and Zay Jones is ready, you damn well could be right about that. Andrew, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. It's Edwards time, man. I'm telling you, dude. That kid better be ready because he's about to get a chance out there. Williams will be a fumble waiting to happen with the dude. Yes, dude. One good crack on that shoulder, that ball's coming out, and it sucks to say, but I have to say it because you're right about that. Jessica and Rick Engel, how are you? He might still play. That's what I'm saying. Like, it all depends on how big that tear is. I want him to play through it. I just don't want to see him go out there and throw everything away because he wanted to play through it to support the team. And then it ends up being a full separation. Something like that could end his career. So I just want him to be safe out there. If Williams loses reps, I'd like to see Zay come in and get some snaps. He looks like he's on a mission this year. Wide receiver by committee is my, yeah, dude. Raider Jasmine, what's it going on? Yeah, whoever's making the plays, whoever is working out there, let him go for it, dude. Joku, it's always something right before the season. Matt, dude, I'm telling you, dude. Always. It's driving me insane. You can play with a torn labrum. It's a pain tolerant. You're right. You are absolutely right about that. And then everything that I read that I was talking about earlier says that you can. It's just one of those injuries to where it can be expanded pretty damn quick. If you take the wrong kind of shot, you land on it wrong. Really, you go to high point a ball and somebody comes from the side. It could just extend that tear, and that's what scares the crap out of me for him. He will be all hooked up. Yeah, probably. I need him thinking straight out there. Man, where were you guys at? You guys were going nuts tonight. I appreciate that. Sorry, give me a minute. Just trying not to miss anybody out here. Okay. Thank God we drafted his replacement. Yes, I mean, Edwards is big, man, but that's a young wide receiver room hitting the field for us every week. Like I said, it could be damn explosive out there. Edwards is going to be a beast. I'm excited for the future of the great, all-powerful Reed. I'm so excited about this team. You know how excited I am. The old jerseys were cool, especially that. Yes, dude, I'm telling you, man. A lot of those old jerseys. I guess Jacob said he was going to steal the Bo Jackson one out there, so I was totally hyped about that. Arn for sure, yeah. I'm pulling for him, man. Arnett, no doubt. Did you see the move they put in that? Yes, dude. Yes, I did, dude. Yes, I did. I'm pulling for him, man. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see Arnett. Time to learn how to play in the NFL. It is, and let him go for it, dude. Let him go for it against the Panthers, and then if it sucks and it doesn't work out, then you have Prince to start versus the Saints. Give him a little bit of time. It might mess his confidence up a little bit, but if he goes out there and he shows up against the Panthers, shuts that team down like we should, he'll be so jacked up going into that New Orleans game, and I would love to see that. Did you see Renfro totally dust Prince? Yeah, I've seen Renfro dust a lot of people through that. Like a lot of people through this camp. That who Renfro broke his Our Arnett wasn't the main QB at Ohio State. The situation as Jacobs and Ruggs in Alabama. Mayock loves the underdog and seems to be working. I'll take it, dude. And I'll tell you, I've talked about their stat lines before. You take a Kudos stat line, you put it out there next to Arnett, you go straight down that list. They're pretty much interchangeable, man. I'm telling you they are. There is literally competition at every position, and that's the way it has to be. That's what makes truly great teams out there. It makes cut day extremely sad, but I'll take it, man. Arnett should get the starting job. As of right now, I'm pulling. Arnett would be my starter if everything keeps going the way that it's going. I think Gunther has more to prove than Carr. Can't put up there. Yeah, God, dude. Yes. There are really good players who will not make this team. Camp is crazy this year. There's going to be a lot of dudes that end up getting shuffled off of this thing that I'm going to truly miss. Maybe they'll be back in the future. Maybe they won't. I full trust in Mayock to make the right decision out there. They should be able to have more players on the practice squad with the COVID situation. Yeah, I think they brought it to 16. Don't quote me on that. I think it's either 12 or 16. And then you're allowed to put veteran players on the practice squad now, which you weren't allowed to do that before. There's a lot that's changed with that practice squad. If you guys want to Google it and read it, I tried to read through it. There's a lot of it that honestly didn't make sense to me because it's like broke down into like different categories of players that you can keep. But they definitely expanded it. It should truly help us out. And then the game day activations, it's like until like 2 hours before the game. So if something happens, you can bring somebody over real quick. So I mean, it's big, dude. 805, thanks for the serve. Yes, thank you, dude. Jason, what's going on, man? Let's watch Edwards ball out. It could be his time, dude. It could be his time. Miami University is allowing fans. Hope it can be for everyone. There's a lot. Man, Florida's tough, dude. It seems like part of Florida's getting totally killed with this stuff, and the other part of it's not being touched at all. I don't know. The fan thing, I want to see football played. I don't really care about the fans in the stadium, but I think that needs to be a thing that's straight across the board for everybody out there. I think that's the only fair way to do it out there. 12 on the practice squad. Yeah, okay, thank you, Costas. I couldn't remember if it went from 12 to 16. They were talking about moving it up again, so I wasn't sure. Devin, what's up, dude? What's going on? Been a while, but I'm glad you're back 100%. Do you think Williams will play with a chip on his shoulder since he got hurt last year and he's hurt again, unfortunately? I'm just... a chip on his shoulder is like the worst pun ever. I'm curious to see what happens with him, dude. There's a chance that he ends up trying to play through this and he does end up hitting the IR. There's a chance he tries to play through it and he ends up excelling, and that's what I'm pulling for. Thanks for your tours. Yes, dude. Thank you. Allowing 1,300 socially distanced fans. That's what I'm saying, dude. Just no fans. Let the games be played. Because I'm telling you, man, you get into some of these stadiums, and I know they'll keep everybody spaced out and everything, but it's like, just for the players' safety, the fans' safety, there's the people out there, dude. Just take the fans out of it, and it takes so much away from just the danger factor of it. Rico has butterfingers. Rico did drop that ball. Nobody will ever forget that. I know I will not forget that. Horrible day today. Oh, man, I hope you're all right, dude. Oh, talking about, yeah, dude, today sucked. That sucked for me. I'm not even going to lie to you. Double A, what's going on, dude? I'm salty about Tyrell. You say Renfro making Prince look silly? Yes, I did. If you haven't seen that, you need to definitely go check that out. Renfro is a true gym rat. Dude, that dude has increased his core more than I've ever seen somebody do that in their entire life. Robert, what's going on, dude? It's time to move on from Williams. 2 seasons, accountability. Yes, dude. Yes, I will give you that. But he got paid the $11 million. I know that after this year, because we signed him to a 4-year deal, so after this year, a lot of his guaranteed money is kind of off the table. But we've already paid him for this year, so I'm curious to see what we do with him. Quincy Enunwa and Josh Gordon are some nice veterans, free agents that we could look into. I had a list. I meant to put it on this video, but I'll put it out there tomorrow. It was just a list of the dudes that we've brought in. Just to kind of, there was no big names on it. The only big names out there were the people that we actually signed. But there was probably about 10 or 11 guys that we brought in for warm-ups and just tryouts out there. I'll bring that list to you guys tomorrow. There's nothing that you'll be like, oh man, I can't believe we passed on that. But it was just cool to see how many people we had to work it out. There was a bunch of linebackers. There was 1 quarterback. There was 2 receivers on there. So I mean, they're out there doing their due diligence, seeing if they can get another camp body in. Hopefully he knows no one's going to pay top dollar for a constantly injured number 2. Needs the that's what I'm saying, dude. That is what I'm saying. Witten is a guy that makes a big play. That yes, Jessica and Rick, dude, yes, I completely agree with you out there. I'm really counting on Witten not to have a huge season or anything, but I'm counting on him to have like between 5 to 8 touchdowns. Probably leaning more towards 5, but they'll come in key situations when we truly need it. You think we are trading for the Jacksonville D end? I always forget how to spell his name. Yeah, I talked about that. If that move was going to happen, that would have happened a couple days ago. I do not see that happening anymore. I started laughing when you said Cowboys fans, they are the worst. That the Pat's wide receiver core, dude, that Pat wide receiver core is looking rough. Let Williams get better second half of the season. That's what I'm saying. John, welcome to the show, dude. Let him rest up. Let him start feeling a little bit better. It is what it is, and then we'll go ahead and just go from there. This could be a blessing in disguise. Edwards needs to be back on the field. I think Edwards was going to 52. What's up, dude? I think he was going to get some play time either way. I really think he was fighting for that starting role. I think losing Ty Williams, if it does end up happening, for some reason he can't play through it, that's going to be a setback for us, man. I'm telling you guys right now. I understand we have a lot of talent out there, but Williams was going to play a key role on this offense, and if he can't do it, you're going to see that damn playbook change, and it's going to piss me off. It's going to piss me off. Williams out. Better not be an excuse for DC to stink. Dude, I'm telling you, man, DC better come out there and shine. Like, shine. You don't hear Doss's name anymore. Nope, he's getting lost in the mix. It's a good thing to see because we're bringing in so much more talent, but it kind of sucks to see because a lot of us, including myself, were so high on Doss last season. That just might happen. Yeah, it very well could. Let's look at the free agents. Is Crabtree available? Even if he was, I would not want him back on this team. I know a lot of you guys would. I understand why you would. Just he's not one of my personal favorites out there. I'd rather he stays wherever he's at or doing whatever he's doing. This underscores the importance of roster depth. 2020 Raiders are way deep. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man. At every single position. And we've all talked about it. The depth through this season, especially the COVID season, is going to be what ends up making a big difference for us out there. And we have it. We finally have it for a long time. Great, we lost our golden tape. Facts. There you go. Spitfires, that's perfect. Hub, what's going on, dude? Chat is popping, man. Love to see it. Man, me too, dude. Dude, I loved your video the other day, too. You knocked that one out. That was a damn good show. This is the third time Williams has dealt with this. He's played through it in college. Almost had 1,000 yards. Happened with the discharge, or with the Chargers surgery. Short last season, just under 300 yards. That's what I'm saying, dude. And I did read that. I actually meant to mention that earlier. This will be the third time, and that's another thing that kind of scares the crap out of me. If you ever had anything that kind of stacked up injury-wise over and over again, it gets a little bit worse every time. How much can we free up for one wide receiver? We're sitting at I think just under $4 million right now, or right at $4 million right now. You could bring in a decent wide receiver. The wide receivers that were on that list of the guys that we worked out were nobody that I'd want to see out there. Raider Hub, what's good, bro? Killer. Yeah, dude, that thing, he nailed that video. Volvo. Raider Hub in the house. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming out, dude. I appreciate it. Happy I made it. It's a shame Williams can't stay healthy. When he's good, he's 100%. That's it, dude. That is it. Brian Edwards to the rescue. I hope he can live up to it, dude. I truly hope that he can. Damn sorry, man. Just trying not to miss these. Most team has issues during training camp. They do. They all do, man. Look at Baltimore. That's not even like an issue, dude. That's like a team slowly imploding on itself. Right before work, it's legit. Hunter not fast, but sneaky. Dude, Hunter's fast. Do not sleep on Hunter's speed, dude. I'm telling you right now. Hunter taking that screen, if he gets one step on somebody, that little dude is gone. Like, gone. 4.5 for Hunter. Yeah, dude. He's fast, dude. Edelman isn't fast either. Doesn't really matter. Dude, if Hunter could end up being Edelman, like, moving into the future, oh, man, dude. That's something special. Like, truly special. Edwards needs to be our number one. Ruggs number two. And Renfro and Jones in the slot. Could see that. Don't sleep on Aguilar, dude. A lot of people have been talking up Aguilar lately. I'm really curious to see what happens. If you guys want to win a Super Bowl, you need Nathan Peterman. Yep, you need to start Peterman and let him run this show. Hunter has a lot of the Biletnikoff in him. I say Biletnikoff play live. He infuriated DBs. He looked like a wimp, had no speed. Dude, that's what I'm telling you. He's a master at finding that little spot in the zone and just exploiting the crap out of it. To start the season, I think we need Aguilar will be our dreamer. That's a bold statement right there. I still think if it came right down to it, you'd see Zay Jones end up taking that spot just because he already knew the offense and he already was working through the offseason alone with Carr for a while to build that rapport. You think we sweep the Broncos and Chargers? The Broncos got a lot of hurt players I've seen. The Broncos are getting a little bit ate up through this camp. I did see that. But I truly do believe that we sweep both those teams this season. Like, in my heart of hearts, I truly believe that. Remember how good the 2016 team was? I have a way better feeling about this team. This roster is better than that. Oh, God, 110%. This is the best Raider team that we've seen in a long time on paper. If these guys can put it together and they're under contract, we're going a long, long way. I promise you that. Pull Williams out injured and put Gafford on the roster. That's a very real possibility. Barry, welcome to the show, man. Hunter, the Midwest guy. He very well might, dude. Richie, what's going on, dude? We have depth, so whatever, it's Aguilar. That's what I'm saying, dude. If Tyrell sits a few weeks and comes in later, we'll be all right. We will. We'll be able to fight through. As long as we can be able to take the top off the defense, and Edwards and Ruggs will do that for us. Honestly, Waller could do that for us. Renfro could do that crap for us. They won't be able to stack the box, and we'll be looking pretty damn good. I agree with, yeah, dude, he was, dude. Nobody, you would have talked crap about that, Lenny. We would have been going at it. I think that it's not unsafe to say Locke is okay at best. Denver's, yeah. Chargers got a damn good defense, but their offense will be able to shut them down completely. Chargers always a best. Denver's defense is really good. That's, yeah, straight facts. With the amount of depth we have this year at every position, we should have the wild card spot, no doubt. Anything else is just, yeah. Oh, dude, Devin, 110%. Straight up bad coaching at that point. With the new rules, could we put Williams on the practice squad? Yes, we could. And he would have to stay there for 3 weeks. Whoever we activated would have to come on for 3 weeks. So it is like a 3-week thing out there, but that is a very, very real possibility. That I know we could do. I'm a huge Dawson fan. Those Steam videos are priceless. Yes, Williams could go on the practice squad. Nobody could take Williams unless we cut him. If he went on the practice squad, there would be, this is one of those things I read, there is like a 7-hour window on Monday before you can protect these players. And you could have 3 that are constantly protected, but outside of that, like, if by some weird chance he wasn't one of those 3 because of like the paperwork error, somebody could snatch him up out there, so that would be weird to see. Before last year, the Chiefs haven't been, oh God, dude, that's a fact. That is a fact. But they're at their best right now, and that sucks to see because that's the team we have to get through. Gunther needs to show out. I believe the proof is in the pudding. He damn well better, dude. I'm telling you, this is the best defense he has coached probably in his career, and he better be able to put it together out there. Gunther didn't have the people last year. Can I blame him for that? I don't. I truly don't. How many running backs do you see us with this year? Having like 6 or 7 on the roster right now. I think it's going to be 5. I think it's going to be 4 plus Ingold out there. So you're going to see, I think we're at 7 right now. Or no, we're at 6 right now. So you're going to see 1 more dude cut off of this thing. Possibly 2 more if they copy 2019. Damn, didn't know you serve. Respect, bro. Oh, yeah, thank you guys, man. Isn't Riddick just like Richard? Riddick, in my opinion, is more like Washington out there. I think Richard has his role. I think we're still looking for that guy to replace Washington. Riddick's not the best possible answer out there. I had somebody come at me earlier and tell me we were going to get Leonard Fournette. I would take that in a heartbeat. I don't think it's going to happen, but I would take it in a heartbeat. Richard could actually run the ball, facts. Very much facts right there. Riddick's a pass-catching running back. Easy to be high on a guy like Doss last year when you have no depth. But yes. Reports calling Riddick's yeah. Oh man, it sucks to say, but yeah, I agree with you. We should have signed Washington. We should have at least kept him around for a little bit. Gruden grabbed a veteran running back. What's your thoughts about him? That's what we were just talking about. We were talking, just seeing if Riddick can come in there and be that guy. I really don't think Riddick's the answer. I don't think Booker's the answer out there. I still think we're missing that one player out there. Josh Gordon is still available. He would come cheap. I would take a chance on Josh Gordon. I just don't think the Raiders would take a chance on him. What do you make of the Riddick signing? Left me scratching my head a little bit. It leads me to believe that Booker's not working out. That's what it led me to believe, that we're still out there, because there was 2 other running backs on that list of people that we tried out too. So we're still out there looking. Goku, I got the pictures of the Death Star. Oh, dude, when you do, man, hit me up on Twitter. I'd love to see those things. Funny Ingold, he didn't know who he was. Back in the days of the fullback, yes, dude, yes. Those were the good old days. That was real football back there. Hell yeah, the Jim Renfro was super underrated. Renfro is our Welker. He is our little Welker. I'll take it. Forget about Josh Gordon. He's cheap for a reason. That is a fact. He'll probably end up, I'm not even going to say it. I'd rather stay away from him. Let's roll with what we got, man. I'm really counting on this team. Nelson Aguilar, Burt Jalen Ramsey on the bomb on Matt. Aguilar could surprise some folks. Aguilar being back in a West Coast system, especially if we spread it out. That's what he came from. That's where he excelled at in college. He got away from it when he came to the NFL, but now he's back in it, so it could be big. Tragedy, what's going on, man? Welcome to the show. Aguilar will light it up given the chance. Yes. If you think, and I think he will get that chance. We're going to get to see it out there. I promise you we'll get to see it. I really want to see a preseason. Let's be honest, when was the last time we were able to debate like, oh God, dude, it's been a long time. Josh Gordon is still out there. I just don't see it happening, dude. Got Ruggs to be our Branch, Renfro to be our Freddie B. Waller. Dude, that would be, oh, man, start getting me real excited. Imagine trying to slow Josh Gordon and Ruggs at the same time. Gordon, I don't know, man. Gordon's been bouncing around for a reason. I like him. I'd like to see us give him a chance, but I could totally understand Gordon wouldn't make it in Vegas. Thank you. All right, now I didn't have to say it out loud. He would not make it in Vegas. Like, it is what it is. I blame Gunther for putting a linebacker out. We all do. Nelson Aguilar will show up. If he gets his chance, there's a chance that he can. The dude was damn good in college. Like, damn good. I attended the Raiders-Jets 1968 AFC Championship game. Raiders, Chiefs, Oilers. It was one of the greatest eras of the... Yes, dude, yes. Riddick is better than Washington. That's a toss-up, dude. Riddick has wiggle. He does have wiggle. I'll give you that. Let us consider Bowden number 2. No, I don't think you'll see that. I really want to see what's happening with Bowden. He's still trying to learn the running back and the quarterback room. There's no chance that he's going to end up sneaking out to that wide receiver room. You might as well put him on the shelf at that point because it's going to take him so damn long to learn everything. I think we're going to see a pretty good bit of Bowden. I just want to see in what ways we do use him. I knew this would be Williams last year. We could still use him and he could still play injured and help. I think we need him, dude. I really think we need him. And those wins were good old AFL wins. Missing Freeman, entire salary and signing bonus, no cap hit. I'd take Freeman at this point, dude. Think that Smith is going to be our bruiser back. That's the thing. Fears talked about this a lot. He can be the backup for Ingold, and he could actually come in there and be a bruising running back for us. Plus, that dude can play special teams for us. He's got an outside shot at making this thing. I've been kind of going back and forth on him, but he's got an outside shot. I always rooted for the Renegade AFL. Yes, dude. Dare I say the Des word? Not yet, Jessica. Not yet. Let's hold off on that for a minute. I know he's out there doing his workouts. Not yet. I do not want to see that happen. I think 9 players of the Hall of Fame on that team. Yes, dude, the Mad Bomber himself. Didn't Aguilar win a Super Bowl? He did. And he actually played damn well in that Super Bowl game. And that's what everybody talks about. He had like double-digit catches. He had a couple touchdowns. He played damn good in that Super Bowl. But his career has jumped up and down a lot. I've seen the bad. I've seen the good. He still has it in him. Put him in the right system, and he could excel, man. So right now we're kind of counting on him to see what happens with Ty Williams. How good does T. Williams have to play not to land on IR? I don't know, Julian. That's a really, really good question. Joku, what's up? And thanks for the good content. Rich, man, I appreciate you. That's pretty much what I have for you guys tonight. I can't believe I made it through all those comments, but I truly love you guys for coming out. So I want to hear what you all have to say. Until next time, guys, please click that thumbs up button on your way out. It really does help me out. I truly do appreciate that. But until next time, I'm Son Joku, and we will see you guys later.